This was a huge dream. This was a huge dream that was part of a bigger project to celebrate the life of Diego Rivera. We wanted to create a huge mural. And Nancy Marquez, I need to give total credit to Nancy Marquez because she took that idea and she ran with it in a huge way, inspired by Juan Felipe Herrera being the National Poet Laureate, thinking of all the poets and writers that we have in the Valley. So let's celebrate these artists with a mural. And then the first project manager was the legendary Francisco Vargas from here in Fresno. And he was leading this project and got us all the information that we needed to get it going before we lost him. And the universe guided us through this process to the Chilean artist that I've sent you information about. And Francisco came to us via the Mural Conservancy of LA, and all of these serendipitous connections together with the support of, we have Arte Americas board members here, Annette Leifer, who has been working with us with the McClatchy Fresno Art Endowment. The main funders behind this, the main people who've been rooting for us through this process. We have our partners in CMAC here in this incredible building. So this was originally the Fresno B building, was the Met, all these places that tell stories, and now CMAC in here helping the community to tell their stories, celebrating stories of authors and writers and poets who've come from here in Fresno. This is a very special moment for Arte Americas. This is our 30-year anniversary. We have the mother of Francisco Vargas here, who's just going to say, everybody, let's put our hands together for this lovely lady. This lady's been a supporter of Arte as well. But everyone who was here in attendance, you all love Arte in a very special way, so this is why I wanted to have everybody here in a way that's not the official dedication, because then we're all going to be, running around on that day. But I wanted to be able to have this moment to be able to introduce you to the artists who are behind this project. So I'd like to bring up Francisco Letelier and Mauro Carrera just to introduce themselves to everybody and to all of our familia here. Francisco.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for coming out today. Frank is such an eloquent speaker, but I'll add a few things to that. As many of you know, I came into this project in a serendipitous way, but it's been an incredible experience in many ways. It's a huge wall. It's a challenge. Figuring out how to get up there was one thing, and then being up there is a whole other thing in this way, especially when you're way up top. The thing I can tell you as somebody who's come from Los Angeles to Fresno to work with all of you in community to create this mural is that what I love about murals is something that Frank spoke about briefly, is that murals are like icebergs. Most of what comprises a mural and the meaning of mural is not visible to the eye. So today we have many of the people that make the mural possible. A mural is a painting, but it's an idea that engenders and catalyzes conversations, imagination, and helps us imagine what an organization can do in community and what it wants to do in the future. So that's what struck me most about this project, the huge team of people that has made this possible. It takes a little bit of the limelight away from an artist and their great vision, because an artist cannot have a vision and bring it to fruition without working with others. So it's really, we're doing physical labor up there, but it wouldn't happen without you. So speaking about the future, another great thing about this project is that I've gotten to work with Mauro Carrera. Most of you know him. It seems that whenever we're up there, horns are honking and somebody's going, Mauro! But I'm so fortunate to have met him early on in the design process, and knowing from the very beginning, if we work with local artists, we have another local artist working with us. But I'm just so fortunate to have the collaborative partnership and the insider kind of knowledge of Fresno. He's helped me, my stays here be awesome. So I'm going to put Mauro here on the mic. Thanks, you guys.
How's everybody doing? So thank you for being here. Thank you for embracing the connections that it takes to create a project of this size. And Nancy just got here. We're going to say hello to Nancy. So my name is Mauro. I am a muralist and artist based in Fresno. All of my nurturing came from Fresno, the Central Valley, from the fields, from the downtowns, from the communities. And I'm very grateful. And it's a constant give and take, a constant cyclical conversation that happens often visually, often but by what I see, but what I experience, and then many conversations that I get to have with people from all over. I'm very grateful with Arte America because they did a project called Rejuvenación back in 2010-ish when I was just coming out of Fresno State. And they were identifying a lot of Latino artists that were just kind of trying to do projects. And, I was one of those people. And they were very nurturing. So I just want to give my gratitude to Arte America, everybody that works with Arte America, because I know it's a large community of people, groups, nonprofits, folks coming from different perspectives in different areas. And just want to say that I hope that you all like this, and each bird out there can represent any given part of history that you were a part of, recently or in the development of downtown or generations ago by those that came before us. And I'm just very happy to be doing this project, and more to come, more for Fresno. So thank you, everybody.
I'd also like to bring Annette Leifer up here to the front. Annette has been working very patiently with us through this entire process, and she saw this vision as well, and I just would like to introduce her to our familia here as well, Annette Leifer.
Thank you. I'm honored and humbled to be here. Frank, Nancy, it has been a long haul with this project. You have been steadfast and true to it from the very beginning. And they say he or she who waits for something good never waits too long. Well, this is fabulous. It's a wonderful source of inspiration, of motivation for our community. It's an arts happening in the best sense of that term. And I'm just delighted to be here. I wanted also to express my gratitude on behalf of the Central Valley Foundation and the McClatchy Fresno Arts Endowment. Susan McClatchy, she'd be here if she could be. She's very excited about this project. I'd like to thank our Central Valley Foundation board member, Juana Rambula, and also a member of our newly formed English Learner Advisory Group, Lucy Ruiz. I know that they are all involved with Arte Americas, so we're delighted to have them involved with our foundation as well. Thank you so much, and thank you for your good work. Thank you.
So that will wrap this up. If you would like to speak with the artists, if you'd like to speak with Annette, and I also want to just acknowledge that we have our board members here. We have Michael Parola here, who's helping us to get this documentary about this mural together. So we're going to have interviews with the artists and with local poets and writers. And we also have Serena Vargas, who is the daughter of Francisco Vargas, and she would go up in the lift with her dad to work on murals, and she is going to be working on one of these birds up here, with going up on the lift with Mauro, and dedicating that part of the mural to her dad, who's still here with us in this process. The Chilean, Francisco is originally from Chile, and then in the Chilean tradition, you name the brigade, the muralist brigade, after a fallen hero, someone who was gone too soon. They name it after different people. So this particular brigade, which includes these two gentlemen as well as Mike Howe and other artists will be working in, as well as Serena, are part of the Francisco Vargas Brigade, unofficially, titled the San Francisco Vargas Brigade, creating this beautiful mural. Thank you all for being out here. Thank you for loving Arte Americas. You are all appreciated so much by me and the community. Thank you so much.